Hello, this is Rebecca Gonzalez of 7118 Santana Drive, Corona Del Mar, and I'm narrating for you my house and the colors and the paint. You can tell this was done 15 years ago during the brown trend. We have an overgrown tree in front of our house, and it will be trimmed back recently. There's a bit of fence that needs to be painted by this wall that matches the house, which matches the garage. You can see the Oxford brown garage doors, the gate doors, and this kind of green brown paint. It wasn't green when it started out, it was more brown, but it had some green in it for sure. The gates are traditional Oxford brown. There's the rain gutters and fascia board. My husband cut off the ends of the beams and put on fascia boards to affix rain gutters, and now he says that rain gutters shouldn't be all over the place, they should be only in some spots, which means we should never have put in this cheap fascia board and the rain gutters. So we're taking down the rain gutters, and the fascia board we're kind of stuck because we cut off the ends of the beams. So I was thinking the fascia board's not a accent or a feature, it should be more hidden. So there's the underneath and how the beams work. It's a 1955 house. Here's the gate. My dad made these gates. Oh, I want to show you the gates over here. I'm not in love with them. I'll probably get some new ones. They're not very good security. I could kick them down. And I'm trying to decide, do they get painted a certain color? I talked to the painter guys. They can paint the garage door, but it might be just cheaper to buy, or more lasting and better looking, to buy a garage door. What color? Here's the gates. So we'll go through the gates. And now you're in the house with the courtyards. So immediately you'll notice these horrible pavers. These are system pavers in sort of a pink color. And I think what I was doing was matching this, which was completely stupid, but I think it looks okay. I talked to the painters, and I can have this dyed to be a more of a cement color, because the pink does not go with these concrete things, this edging that my husband put in. This is a dog yard. The dogs are allowed to roam around in here, and that's why it's like this. And so now you see the actual 1955 house. It has some siding up front that'll need to be repaired, and you can see one cellar-story window, a little wrought iron. I really want a lighthouse with dark trim on the windows. Most of the windows are wood, so I can paint them. There's a few that are aluminum in the back, but no one will ever see them and know my secrets. So there's the brown front door. It's original, or mostly original, but it needs to be painted or replaced. I'll probably paint it to begin with. Here you can see a front door that bell doesn't work, and our number is painted on the house, and that's all original. It didn't used to have this gate right here. So there's that. So now that's the front courtyard. Now we've got a little bit, oh, this fence was recently put in to keep dogs out of landscaping. It could be painted, it could be left this sort of gray-green stain. Here's the garage door right here, Oxford brown. You can see all this rain gutters, rain gutters, rain gutters. Most of them will be pulled down, and they'll just be rain gutters by the areas that really need it, where the roof is on a slant, so we kind of know where the water runs. This is the interior courtyard with little fountain thing. This is off the home office where I work, which is really, really great and really pretty and really peaceful. Here's more paint. Oh, did I mention the prairie style fixtures? Those are all going. We'll get something a little modern, mid-century modern. Hopefully I can paint this. The guy's gonna hopefully paint it. And so that's this. So we've got gates throughout. That's a trash can area back there. And the side of the house. And let me point out this wall on the left-hand side. The neighbor put that up. That's stucco, kind of a stucco color that sort of matches the house. This is really bright right here because the sun's setting in the west. That garage faces the west. So this can be painted too. This interior wall is on the list to be painted, and I think just to match the body of the house. The gates can be painted. The wood's in terrible shape, but they are happy to trim them and paint them. Now we're going into dog world. Here's the dog run. And this is, we have two huskies, or husky-like dogs. One of them is husky-like, one of them is husky. So here's the Dutch door out to the dog run, can be painted. Here's the dog area and the dog lawn. I just went through this with the paint guy. We found water damage here. That's yay. The bubbling, that's all bad. So anyways, another gate. So another gate. We passed through another gate. And here's the courtyard that time forgot, a little baby courtyard off of an addition, and it has in it a garden that we don't maintain anymore because we're lazy. And it has things from other decorating things, but I didn't want to get rid of them, so this stuff is back here. And we're off of a little courtyard, little side yard off the back of the house, and you're up close now, so it's hard to see anything. But this is the back of the house. This is a bathroom window right here. Oops, that was me in the window. It's hot today. We've got a fence propped up. We gotta fix that. We're not gonna paint the fence, just leave it. It's kind of a crappy fence. These are the windows that are vinyl. We'll probably have to leave them. I'm not gonna cry about that. It's way off in the back here. What are you gonna do? So here we go down, and you see the pavers, they're really cool. So there's a lot of gray going on, and you'll see bright colors as we get closer to the house. There's some cool mid-century modern furniture, and this is the junkyard. We're gonna tidy this up. This is where the barbecue is and the lawn furniture that time forgot. So we'll tidy that up because that'll give us something to do when we're getting ready for painters. And this is an interior courtyard. And that's the master right there. That's a French door. And you can see all of this paint pretty well. The mid-century modern furniture, the French doors, the doggy gate. There's the windows. And what you're seeing, what was shading me, is an canopy from Costco. And so we have these big Christmas parties, and I want to do a real patio cover, and that's money, and talking to the HOA and stuff like that. So my husband jerry rigged this, which actually is pretty good, and the painter said they could paint the pink stained concrete, which was stained pink when we moved in, to more of a gray, and you could stain all of this to match. So I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Maybe I can make this work for another 5-10 years. And so this is the interior. It can be tidied up, but it's really nice, and we sit out here and have dinner, and there's parties, and it's a really, really great gathering space. And yeah, that's a real pre-way fireplace. So now I'm gonna go back through all of this. So I'm walking back through here. Now we hit some wrought iron. This is original. We're back into that front courtyard, and we've got a dog. We've got one dog. That's Sky. He's a boy. He's new, super destructive. Got some black furniture with green. And I really want to paint the house white with dark window trim per current trend. Can't get away from trends, but just so you know, this is really what's going on in the house. So you can see how different the outside is versus the inside. The inside is fresh white. I'm an avid student of the blog, and I didn't tidy up for this video, so this is the real house, the real way it looks. And the kitchen is inspired by the blog, and you may not think so because you'll be shocked and appalled that there are dark cabinets, but that was a concession to my husband. I could paint him someday if I wanted to, but he was just, you know, men, they're just so in love with walnut, so fine. So it's a little darker than I would have wanted, but I'm really happy. I went with the classic tones. Recommended, real marble, yippee, nice simple appliances, and look at that, lo and behold, subway tile. So we could have used some cool shelves here. The decorator was like, oh my god, you need to install cool shelves. I just never got to it. And this is very blog inspired, and I tell people about the blog all the time and how it inspires me. And there's the cat, and there's the laundry, and this is a real house, a real video of a real house. And here's my office where I work, and there's me looking at white paint chips that I ordered. So I decided to go for this package because painting the house is a big deal. I mean, decorating the house, oh, here's dog number 2, that's Sumi. Decorating the house is one thing and painting the walls white. I was pretty comfortable even with the fact I made the walnut cabinet choice. It didn't really completely kill me because it was very mid-century modern to have these type of wooden cabinets, so I consider them classic. You know, I got this floor stained light, so the floor would be a non-issue. It was very yellow. But the house, oh, the house is the brown trend. And I'm done with the brown trend. I want the fresh trend. You know, it makes more sense for us. And now I'm just sort of running off at the mouth, but you get the idea. You know what I want. Just make sure I don't screw it up. So I will write out all of the help and assistance I need and all the things I want to paint. It's a big project. It's a lot of money. Honestly, I just want to do this once with feeling. So thank you very much.